Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a minute. I know. But we are back, and today I am introducing you all to my cousin. His name is Derrick. He and my cousin Tia are married, and we're going to talk about persons with disabilities. And I am going to bring Derrick on. His name is Derrick Means. So, Derrick, welcome to the stage. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. I am honored and grateful to be a part of this a podcast. Thank you for the wonderful for the for the wonderful opportunity and platform.
Yes, yes. So, in one of my previous recordings, I told people, that you shouldn't be uh, prejudiced or discriminate about people because you never know what's going to show up in your family, right? You never
Hmm.
know what's going to happen in your family. You never know who somebody is going to marry. You never know what things could happen, right?
Right?
So, as you know, we have a lot of different races in our family,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So,
Right.
that's one of the things that I was talking about. But I also know that we have persons with that have disabilities.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I don't think that I think as a unit we have never said, oh no, you can't do this or you can't do that. It's always like, okay, let's go, right?
Right.
Do you need help with that or do you not? You know what I mean?
Right.
So Derek, I wanted you to, I'm looking at my list of questions. Can you give me a little bit of your background and define what disability is from your perspective?
All right. So a little bit about me. My name is Derrick Means. I am 35 years old. I'm living with a disability called cerebral palsy. I was born with a cerebral palsy. Throughout my childhood, it, it was a challenge for sure. Parents fought for accommodations. Accommodations was not given to me at first, but with my parents' help and family, friends' help, accommodations were given to me so that I would be successful in my schooling career. Uh, I face boys. Uh, some picked on me and some did not pick on me. But thankfully, I had friends that stood up for me when I was unable to stand up for myself. Also, the same thing with my family when something was a problem with me. They came and took care of whatever the problem was with me. So, a disability to me is a condition that um, that connects people with disabilities um, from a physical or mental condition limits a person's movement, senses, or activity. So, trying to find that a connection with the world, trying to be adaptive and trying to let other people with non disabilities understand my community.
Okay, that's good because I know when I actually, because I couldn't come to you and my cousin Tia's wedding, but the actual first time I met you, where you were getting an award,
Yes,
right?
I was. I was.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me what that award was for? Well, not just me, because I know, but tell everyone what that award was for and what you do on your platform.
So I was with an an organization here in South Carolina called Able South Carolina, and I was on the South Carolina Disabilities Council back in 2015, 2017. And towards my last year on being on the council, uh, I was notified by my director of Valley Bishop about an award that the NACDD was given out, and I have been selected for the April Dunn Award for being a self advocate for for not only me but for my community in general. So I was able to travel down to Orlando, Florida, to receive the award, along with my wife Tia and my mom and dad and my sister came down to see see me getting the Able Done Award for self advocacy.
Yeah. And
So
I was so proud of you. I was like, oh my goodness, look at this. My cousin hooked a good man.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, man.
Excuse me. So, can you tell us, explain to us what American, the Americans with Disability Act is, and how it's designed to help individuals with a disability?
So sure. So the ADA is a civil rights law that prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities in many areas of public life to to have the same rights and opportunities as everyone else. It guarantees equal opportunities in public accommodations and employment, transportation, state and local government services, and telecommunity uh, communications. So what that all boils down to is being on the same playing field as everyone else.
Yes.
So having that same uh and being treated equally versus being oh you got a disability. Okay,
Right.
bye. See you.
For every person that has some type of handicap or disability,
Right,
um, they need to have the same playing field. They
right.
need to be able to get on the elevator. They need to have cabinets low enough if they are have a person with wheelchair. If
Mm-hmm.
they are a person that has to have a walker, or if they are a person that has to have a anything, like anything, if you need to have special accommodations for braille or something for hearing, every person that I don't really like the word normal, because really what is normal?
Right,
So
right.
every person, huh?
I said right. I was going.
Yeah. What is normal, right? Because every person is different. And excuse me, just like being a black American, we want to be on the same field as everyone else, right?
Right,
And it's the same thing with persons that have, I say, challenges. Um, Persons that have different challenges in life. I don't know if disability or disabled persons is the politically correct term to use. Um, but I know everybody has different challenges and everybody needs some type of accommodation,
right. Exactly.
right?
It, it,
I think everybody does, whether it be you got to give grace to somebody because they're going through a grieving period,
right,
or you got to give grace to somebody because they having a rough day, or you know, it's the same thing. You got to give grace to people that are different.
right, right. It is exactly. And you know, yeah, we people with disabilities go through different things, different challenges, just like everyone else. But if you give a person with a disability a task, such as putting a load of clothes into the washing machine or washing dishes, yes, it may take us a little while, but the job will get done. And I just want people to understand that just because you see a person with a disability, it's all right. We just like everybody else. It may just take us a, a minute. So patience is a virtue.
Definitely, definitely. So I know this for a fact, uh,
Mhm.
that your disability does not stop you
Oh,
because you are always, so you get ready to start your basketball league up. You
yes.
are just as busy as I am. We've been trying to connect to get this podcast done.
Yes.
So tell me about some of the things that you do. And I know y'all
So
just got back from a cruise.
yes, we went on a cruise a few weeks ago to celebrate mom brother-in-law's a graduation. He graduated from college from North Texas. I do believe. So we went on a cruise 2 weeks ago to celebrate him. It was fantastic. Uh, a cruise. We went on the Royal Caribbean for a week. So we had fantastic cruise. A little bit about what I do. Uh, just like I'm busy working. I got a, a part time job at Ingles and a full time job at Smartenberg High School, where I will be interning my 11th year at Smartenberg High School on August 4th, 2025. I, I'm also on the board and play with Miracle League of Union County, which is an organization for people with disabilities to have a chance to play baseball, just like everyone else who wants to play baseball. Also, I had the opportunity to join this. Special Olympics basketball in Colombia, where I played 3 years. My teammates and I got uh, two silvers and a gold medal. But this past season, we were able to attain a silver medal. So I am proud of my teammates and coaches. Um, Also, I'm busy at the church. I go to Majority Baptist Church where I am on the ushers co- uh, committee. I, I play the bongos and the congas at the church. Also, I'm a trustee at the church, so I'm busy trying to get in the community, trying to work hard and prepare for my wife. So busy, busy, busy.
Yes, yes, you are, and there's nothing wrong with that. I welcome you as family straight from the door. So,
Right.
um, and I know you make Tia happy. So I'm happy for her. I'm happy for y'all.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you.
Mhm. Um, so having gone through all of the challenges that you have gone through in life, having, knowing who you are and how God set you up to not let things hold you back or not let things deter you, and you advocate for your community, you push forward, and dare I say, you are breaking down barriers for people.
Mm-hmm.
What would you want the community out here to know about if they see a person with a disability? I know in nursing we have the first RN. I don't know if she's actually the first, but I've been seeing it on social media. One of the first RNs who is in a wheelchair, and now she's a nurse working in
Right.
hospitals, and I'm happy for her.
Right.
So, what would you say out there to people that think, excuse me, not me because of this or that?
Uh, I would say that people with disabilities can do anything that the next person can do. My basketball coach has a saying: "Inability, disability doesn't mean inability. Disability does not mean inability." So in other words, whatever the next person can do, people with disabilities can do the same thing. And I would say to that if you see a person with a disability, uh, just be be aware of, hey, that it, just ask them if they need help, and then they say no, they they can do it because you, you don't want to try to to interfere with them because they may have a certain method
Hmm.
in the way that they are going about their everyday uh, task.
Okay, that's a good point because I know, um, as a person that that likes to help people, I have to remind myself, like, okay, if they say no, then they got it, right?
Right,
They got it.
right.
So,
And, and, and just like my wife, Tia, I may ask her, hey, do you need help with uh cleaning up, cooking, or whatnot? And then she tell me no, I'm, I back away. But I am still there and present just in case she says, Derek, come here, I need help with this or I need help with that. So mm,
That's key.
be,
You still there
being
and present.
yes, still there and present because if I go into another room or something and something happens, I need to be there immediately to assist or something or whatever I, I need to do.
That's good. That being, even though you ask and she says no, I don't need your help right now, but you being key and you being present still in that area in case she
Mhm.
needs you, that's important just on a relationship level alone.
Like
That has
like
nothing to do with having a disability. I understand what you're saying, yes, but I'm saying on a basic relationship level, being present in that moment is still important.
like it's exactly
Hmm.
being present is very important.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. Okay. So this is a question that I'm going to ask you, and it's okay because I know I probably use um, not not correct terms, but what are terms that are, because the politically correct terminology changes often. Like we say unhoused now as opposed to saying homeless. So what are some of the terminology that may have changed um, for disabled persons that people may still say that is not appropriate any longer. So instead of saying one thing, say what term so that people will know.
So I know for a fact the R word
Yeah,
in our community is a big fat no.
I agree.
Be and enable us Sakalana uh put put out a list of words that are words that that say and don't say. Uh for for an example, uh you, you would not say a a person that is blind. You would say a person with a, visually impaired,
Okay. Okay. A
uh,
physical impairment. Hmm.
like visual impairment. Uh, it's on to but the a cycle of using the wrong words and in using the correct terminologies.
Yes. So blind person would be a visual impairment. And
Mm-hmm.
then you said someone had a list of the words to say and not say.
Yeah, Abel Asakalana
Okay.
has a list, and I don't have that list on hand,
Okay.
but
I'll try to Google it and then post it in the comment section.
okay, okay, yeah.
Hmm. So
So
that's very interesting. So I'm glad that there is a list out there
yes,
because oftentimes I think, like, we know the R word is a no-go. Nobody should be saying that at all anymore.
mm-hmm.
Um, but sometimes other words, people may like a visual impaired person. I didn't even know that we should be saying that as opposed to person that is unsighted. Um,
Right, right,
so I'm learning, and I wanted to share that information with my community so that people will also know, other people will know, because I believe that people don't know, so they go with what they used to know or what they heard somebody say.
Right.
So they don't know, you know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
And
Right.
one of my jobs, one of my callings is to share truth and knowledge. So I don't want to say, oh no, you can say this and you can say that, but I don't know. So that's why I was asking. So I can
Y-
go to
y-
the website and try to find it myself.
Yes, and I can go as well,
Okay.
and see if I can find it, and if I do, I will send it to you.
Yeah, that'll be great. You send that to me and then I can post it on a link. So, Derek, if people want to especially so you're in South Carolina, and if
Yes.
people in South Carolina want to reach out, support, um, contact you for engagement, speaking, um, whatever, to ask questions, how can they do that?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. They can contact me through my email, which is means dig one MEANS DERRICK one at gmail.com. Also, you can go to my Facebook page, Derrick Means. Derrick Means.
All
So
right, all right. Well, Derek, thank you so much for sharing this great knowledge because I learned stuff too. I mean, I like to have people that I consider to be subject matter experts on, because I don't know everything. There's people out here way smarter than me, and have different life experiences and can share their experiences, their knowledge, for this community that I serve.
learning never stops. Learning never
Amen to that.
stops. So, yeah.
Amen to that. And I really like what you said. Disabled does not mean enable. Just because you have a disability doesn't mean you cannot do it. It just means that you take a little longer maybe to do it.
Right, exactly. Disability does not mean inability.
Yes, yes. I like that. All right, cuz. Thank you so much for coming on, sharing, and educating us
Yeah,
on the people with understanding the needs of persons with disabilities. So,
yes, ma'am. Thank you very much
thank you.
for letting me come on.
All right. And if you guys want to hear more from Derek, if you have questions, drop them in the chat and we will be sure to get back at you and give you those answers. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Toodles.